Hi again, it's me, Mira. So I have another question from a subscriber. To those that I cannot reply instantly, I'm so sorry. And for those who are asking for like personal reply through YouTube messaging, I'm gonna reply to you guys sooner because some of them don't want me to talk about it here. So it's okay. My hair again. And for those who are sending me messages like asking for my email, yeah, you can just send me a personal message over YouTube. And yes, I already opened a new Facebook account for this channel. So you guys can check it out, but I didn't post anything except the last Semana Santa. Yeah, I'm just gonna post, things like places to go in the Philippines, something like that. But of course, as I've said, I don't really have time. Plus, I'm still thinking if I'm going to keep it or not. And also, my book link is also on my About page. So just go to About, and then you're going to see a little link right there. And then click it, and then you're going to see the Amazon book. So, the question here was what can I say about homesickness for Filipinas, especially when they leave? First of all, I'm going to show you a graph, yeah, here. I made, like 3 stages. So these 3 stages, when you are a Filipina, or I think everyone who goes out of the country, but it really depends. But this is my personal experience. I divided it into 3. And some Filipinos also told me about this to be aware of this. But not all Filipinas experience this, and not all Filipinos abroad experience this. Some of them would take more time to get over homesickness, and some of them will never be able to get over their homesickness. You'll never know, right? Sometimes they have a family in the Philippines. So the first part is, wait, I'm gonna put my hair down. The first part here is the first 3 months. First 3 months for Filipinos, actually, it's I guess I can say, like a very crucial time. Um, Crucial time to like enjoy everything. Sorry. So I got something with my hair. Anyway, it's like the happiest time. So on our first 3 months, we have the excitement, the happiness. It's a new place, it's a new area. We want to discover everything, we want to try everything. And I also call it the fat time because you want to eat everything. So the next 3 months, this is this is the difficult or crucial time. After all the happiness and everything, you will start missing your families, your friends, the foods, or things that you can do in the Philippines that you cannot do abroad. Like, for example, if you cannot drive, you cannot go to the city. Some areas, right? Well, some areas, of course, you can take a bus like that or walk just outside and it's going to be fine. So, this is like the sad phase. They said if you are able to, like pass this 3 month period, you're good to go for the next 6 months. The next 6 months, that is you move on, you're happy, and it's okay. So, the next year, that time you'll be used to it. But of course, some Filipinos are still not used to it. I had a friend, he had to go back to Saudi Arabia to work because his father works there. And yeah, he cried. And he was in Saudi Arabia for about a year already, and then he went home, and then he had 1 month holiday, and then when he was going back to Saudi Arabia, he was texting me, Mira, I know you're going back soon to Japan, but now I'm crying. So I was so mean. I laughed at him. Sorry. But then when I was leaving, he texted me, right, like, are you crying? Then I said, no, it's fine. I guess I am this type of graph. Anyway, how I'm gonna give you 5 ways to help your Filipina to, how to get over homesickness. So just 5 tips. My number 5 is to have constant contact with their family. the good family. Okay, some families, some Filipinas would complain the reason why they don't want. Some would complain the reason why they don't want to talk to their families because they only ask for money and it's not the only conversation that they like. But it's also good for the Filipinos to have contact with their family. Maybe they want to ask something. How is this? How is that? And friends, of course, to have a contact. But don't let them stay too much on Facebook because they're gonna see so much things and then they're gonna feel so sad that they're not there. So just a good contact with them. Skype, Facebook, just like you guys when you guys were together. I mean when you guys were apart. If you guys were apart. Number two, number four. I mean, it's very important that you guys know the shops, Asian shops. It doesn't have to be a Filipino shop, at least Asian shop or Amazon, somewhere where they can buy Filipino foods. One way or another, we will miss it. It's true. I missed it like so much. Like, I'm all, you guys heard. You will even learn how to cook it because you miss Filipino food so much. Food is a big factor for homesickness. So, next one, another ways to cope it is to for her to have friends. Yes, friends are important. Now I know you're a good friend because you guys are, together, but a friend like a female friend is very important. Somewhere someone near, someone to have a coffee with, someone to gossip with because men and women we have different brains, right? Probably I'm babbling for you, but for female, somehow it's acceptable for them to hear me saying these, a lot of things. So, yeah, it's very important for them to have friends. So, it can be a foreigner, it can be a Filipina, but have friends. And then, number two, it's also good to, keep them busy. It can be a work or it can be, you know, mm, like meeting their friends, something like that. Give them something that they can, enjoy. It can be cooking, like that. They can, anything that they enjoy that, sometimes people need some time apart, and sometimes they also need some kind of just to get their minds busy. Because when they are alone and then they check Facebook too much, they're really gonna get stressed. So it's also one reason why I avoided Facebook. It's true. Because, I'm gonna see them happy and then. So one way is to work. Go to work, or if you guys are in Korea or Japan or Vietnam or Thailand, you guys can enroll her to a free, let's say Japanese class, Korean class, Vietnamese class. Usually the governments are offering those free classes. Just check websites near, your area. If not, just, send her to a short cooking school, baking, anything that would, keep her mind busy. But it's also good if she has a job, right? At least if she would, she knows she's earning for whatever she's doing. And then number one, of course, I guess since it's the both of you, it's really good that you guys will have somewhere to go. Like every weekend, once a week, date, like that. Now, why is this important? Because when you guys are in the Philippines, you have a holiday, she has a lot of free time, you guys can date anytime, and then it's so happy, May, December, something like that. But when you go to, let's say, US, back to US, you have to work. She will stay home alone. She's gonna get bored. She doesn't know what to do. So it's very, 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 very important that she has something to do. And you have something to do together. So probably you can take her somewhere nice. Like you can have every weekend, you can have coffee together, or parks, or shopping, or sorts of things. Basically, homesickness, you cannot remove that, especially for Filipinas. And homesickness really triggers if your mind is not busy. So just keep her mind busy. Yeah. Some Filipinos, they keep their minds busy with their children, some with friends in their country, wherever they are. But I guess, yeah, Those are the important things. Now, that is for me. That's how I survive. For those other Filipinos who are in another country, or even foreigners who went to another country, you guys can share your survival tips for not getting, homesickness. So, yeah, I hope that helped somehow. And for those who are in another country, you can do it. It's gonna be okay. It's a different country, different life, different culture, but it's gonna be okay.